Hi Gemini, how are we today? Just doing a super quick weekly reading, just checking in with everything, anything important that you need to know about. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you're not already. That way you can stay in touch with all the readings, all signs every weekend, shadow work readings once a month on the full moons. Make sure you are subscribed to stay up to date. Today we are going to be using the Mystic Journey Oracle. I also have here the Jelly Bean Lenormand. So getting sort of straight on into it for you. Let's see. Gemini. What's going on for Gemini? What is most important for Gemini to know right now? What is most important for Gemini to know right now, please? Fortune, Gemini. We also have wisdom coming through. Okay, so these do actually feel somewhat separate energies for you here, Gemini. So we'll definitely, clarify those, see what is going on here. But, straight off the bat, we are looking at some more positive looking energy there, Gemini. So I do really like that for you to start with. Fortune. What's going on for Gemini? Fortune energy for our Geminis. Why is that important for Gemini to know? Times they are a-changing, Gemini. Clarify the wisdom energy for Gemini. No, they're actually linked. Okay. It kind of feels here like, Gemini, that it is sort of telling me something here about meeting a mentor at the moment, or meeting up with a mentor or somebody who is like a mentor. You may not realize that this person is a mentor in your life. Clarifying that fortune energy. Firstly, we have the stork, which that's where I'm getting that phrase, times they are changing for you here, Gemini. We also have the clover. Your luck is changing. So the stork really does stir things up. It's new ideas, especially when it comes to, we see the idea of fortune and your fortune's changing, your luck is changing. For a lot of you, this is connected specifically to money as well. So we do see new ideas about how to invest, new ideas of what you're investing in, those sorts of things, because, that clover really can talk about investments, taking chances, taking a risk. Especially financially here, because the stork really stirs that energy up and moves us into brand new energy here. And then the clover shows us that, we are well, our fortune is one of the keywords for the clover card is, good fortune. So we definitely see that your fortune is changing into a more positive zone here for you. You're having, more ideas on, how to change your fortunes and move things along for yourself. We do also have the garden energy here, Gemini. So that does sort of talk about, meetings taking place. It is a public energy, a social kind of energy. So for a lot of you, this is meeting up with somebody specifically, especially with what I'm seeing with that wisdom energy as well. So for some of you, though, there may be the need to compromise a little bit here, meet somebody halfway. But I do feel like for a lot of you that this is just sort of talking about you meeting up with somebody who, is playing some sort of mentor type role in your life at the moment. So whether that's in the form of, giving you good ideas, giving you a little bit of that extra wisdom, enabling you to use your own wisdom. There's just something about meeting somebody else, coming into contact with somebody else. And for some of you, it may not be somebody that you even know, because this is the public energy. This could just be somebody you're meeting out in public. It could be someone you're randomly meeting at an event. So it's kind of that networking energy for some of you there as well. This could be some sort of proposal that somebody brings to you specifically as well. So, but it really does, it turns everything around for you here. You're able to now invest, more safely and more confidently in yourself financially, in yourself in general. All right, so we do see, like I said, that wisdom energy. The first card that has come out for the wisdom energy, we actually have the fish. All right, so not only is that your card, Gemini, so we see, remnants of your own wisdom coming through strongly here, using your knowledge to the best of your ability here, using your wisdom, and trusting in your wisdom, and being a little bit more confident that you know what you're doing. But that is the card of money, of abundance, of good fortune and wealth, and all those sorts of things. So we definitely do see positive, fortunes changing for you at the moment, Gemini. Positive changes for fortune related things, but specifically mostly money for a lot of you here as well. All right. But we do see this fox and bear kind of looking at each other here as well. So I do feel as though this fox energy may definitely be this person that you are meeting halfway, compromising with, having some sort of interaction with here, definitely maybe giving you some advice. And then we see the bear energy there as well, which is, so it could go either way. For some of you, you may be more along the fox, or you may be more the bear energy here. But either way, they're both supporting each other strongly here, because the bear energy kind of protects and strengthens and nurtures that fox energy, and they both speak heavily of using intelligence. So once again, that wisdom. So you might be sort of learning something new, or this person's got a lot of words of wisdom to share with you here. But we do see that the bear really, enables the fox to, put up its boundary walls in a positive kind of a way, where you're not letting people, push over your boundary, or you're not pushing over the boundaries too heavily, things like that. The bear really is strengthening and protecting and nurturing. This fox energy is the energy I'm being given here. And the fox energy, very, very intelligent, very clever, doing what you need to do, being very independent. They both have a lot of independence, these two energies as well. So both quite strong players here, quite independent. But, we do see one of these is supporting the other. So it's kind of giving that energy of, the background characters supporting people. Like we all sort of see sometimes that, when we see someone, for example, I'm just getting given the example of when you see somebody running a country, and you always wonder who's in the background, guiding them and telling them, oh, do this, make this policy. It's never just the one person that's running the country. They're not the be all and end all. There is always, a support network behind that person supporting them. And so that's what I'm kind of seeing here. But that fox energy, definitely a business-minded character. The bear actually is very business-minded as well. So we do see strong business ties here. Maybe useful to you, Gemini, to go back to our most recent all signs reading and have a look at that career and business reading and see what has come up for you in your placements on that one. I can't remember. Once I do those readings, they're sort of gone. But there may have been something in there for you with that one as well. But these two players here, very, very strong supportive energy. It does feel like they're kind of supporting each other. So it could actually be a business type partnership for some of you as well. But that fox energy, sometimes the fox acts in their own interests a little bit here, and you do have these moments where you may feel a little bit selfish or manipulative when you're embodying that fox energy, but ultimately you're doing that for survival. You're doing that to get the most out of what you need here, to really put your own needs first, and the bear is sitting here nurturing that in you, and pushing you to be more independent, and to, once again, take some risks here, stir up some new ideas within yourself, and get things moving and changing. So we definitely see some stuff getting moved up here and shaken up, stirred within you in order to move you forward, all right? So definitely positive energy for you here, Gemini, this week. And it does seem to be, new business ideas and, maybe a very strong business partnership for some of you as well. Anything else Gemini needs to know about this message, please? Anything else Gemini needs to know about this message? Just start moving. Just keep, this is the right place for you to go. This is the new adventure. This is the path you're on. All right. So we have the ship and then the pathway. So the ship really is that start of a new adventure. You know, just get moving. Get moving. Put one foot in front of the other and just start walking this path and just start making these changes, you know, stirring things up for your own self here. You know, it's part of the journey. All right. We see that both of these are, you know, journey type energies, and you really are walking the path that you're supposed to be walking. You're getting on that ship you're supposed to be, you know, getting on. For some of you, there may be, there may be parts of this pathway that are further afoot than you realize. So for some of you, there may be some sort of travel connected to this all as well. It's just not really wanting to tell me too much about that. It's just saying that, you know, or it could even just be like the distance. Oh, sorry. The distance between where you are now and where you're going here. That path is, you know, taking you further astray than, you know, but not astray in a bad way. It's just leading you further along than you realize, and it's actually taking you to some really positive places. You're definitely on the right path here. You know, and any decisions that you need to make, any choices that you need to make, it's just supporting you to just get moving. Just you know, jump on that ship and go for it. Just start sailing towards what you're after here. Just get moving towards fortune, towards your wisdom, you know, using your wisdom to make the right choices for yourself here, and know that you are, you know, starting a new adventure for yourself, and journeying in the direction you need. All right, so that's what we have for you today, Gemini. You're more than welcome to check your other placements. Make sure you keep an eye out for the all signs over the weekend. And then next week, we will be doing the monthly readings for March. All right, so I will see you all again soon. Thank you so much for your time.